さて、次は何だったっけ。考古学者か。ここじゃねえわ。ここやな。古生物学者か。今、ここにいます。まっすぐでいいかな。またなんか険しいところにおるな。このジップにつなぎたいところですけど。まっすぐ行けんのかな。こう回っていかないといけないのかな。どうなんだろう。行きましょう。いやー、まっすぐは厳しそう。ここを渡ったらいけるかな。なんかあったかくなるやつ。いや、これ湯たんぽやん。肩につけとくか。肩あったかいやん。まあいいや、行こう。よし。そこを越えていこうか。おっとっとっとっとっと。危ない危ない危ない。爆発する。なんか嵐みたいなの起きてないか。この下か。怖いね。足滑らしたら爆発するぞ。はっはっ。ちょっと休憩しよう。危ない。この下ですね。どれぐらい下がる？ 170 メートル。だいぶ急な斜面やな。ロープ30メートルしかないからね。大丈夫か。ほっ。オッケー。音まっすぐや。着いたー。はあ、えらいところに住んでるで。お届け物の半物質爆弾ですよ。
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated. Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
お、劣化ゼロ。はい。繋いでください。次は、誰やったっけ？またなんとか学者やな。
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
はい、28個目。後半になってめっちゃ繋ぐところ増えてきたね。酸素マスク。息が上がらずに走ることができるってことか。いやー、何？
It's a 200 million year old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive.
大統領もここに行くまでに関係ないやつはちょっと受けたくないんですけどね。
That's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly
服がダセえな。シャツを中に入れてるよ。自分落としたやつにやらせろ。あ、それで酸素マスク？必要なことなの
？While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close.So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost. Good work. New order.
おめえすぐ座るな。受けなあかんのそれ。受けなあかんのか。受けないと次の目的地出してくれないんやな。しゃあねえな。行きましょう。なんでもやっとちゃうんやで。
An oxygen mask, huh?
はい。
Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance.
ってことはこれからなんか毒性のあるエリアがいっぱい出てくるんかもしれないね。今回だけじゃなくて。ありがとう。ありがとうって自分で作らなあかんねんな。OK。 酸素マスクはつけないとな、なんと。思ってたマスクと違う。めちゃくちゃでかい。行きましょう。あ、ずっとつけてるわけじゃないんや。はい。なんだっけ、毒性のあるエリアで、アンモナイトの化石を取ってこいって。バカが落としやがったから。あ、近いか。よかったよかった。見えてるもんな。うまい。自分で行けや。マスクつけて。なんか一悶着あるんかな、でも。え、あ、びっくりした。谷底かと思った。あ、危ない。よいしょ。わあ、いかにも毒って感じ。あ、1個じゃないの？あ、半だけか、でも。季節ゲージが溜まっていくと有毒ガスエリアでは。ほほ。マスクがあったら完全に防げるのね。なるほど。いや、こんなところにいるクリプトビオシスは食べたくないな。取るけどね。よし、オッケー。帰りははしご欲しいな。ここにかけたらめっちゃ便利なんじゃない？次来る人とか。あ、ちょっとクソはしごかけてしまった。帰りどうしたらいいの？あ、ここにもはしごがあった。あ、でもバッテリーを消費するんやな、マスクっていうのは。よいしょ。バイクでは戻れないでしょ。このバイクもどうしようもできんや。オッケー。帰ろう。めっちゃ近かったやん。俺に頼む必要あった？晴れてる日にマスクつけて行きゃとかなったんじゃないのか。はい。まあ、毒ガス、対毒マスクのチュートリアルでしたね。めっちゃテンション上がってる。よかったよかった。めっちゃ化石についてのドキュメントくれた。読まない。ボルケーノレンジをもらった。さあ、最後の学者さんのところに行きましょう。
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I get to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist.
これを
Lately,
エ
she's
ボデボ
taken an
学者のと
interest
こ
in
持
a
ってくる
tar,
んや
and
な。
I think she'd
だ
be
から
eager
取
to
りに行った
examine
と。
this particular specimen.
エボデボって何やねん。
Quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also
オ
recover
タ
the
ク
tar
3人組ということ
collected
か。
near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets
あ、
of
女の
Death
人なんだ。
Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work.
はい。
Order available.
タイル採取装置を回収し、アンモナイトとともにエボデボ学者へ届ける。はい。行こう。まずでもなんかタイル採取装置を回収しないといけないんか。それがそこなんだね。これは結構遠いな。まっすぐ行こうか。バッテリーがねえな。湯たんぽめっちゃバッテリー食うんじゃないか、もしかして。充電してから来ればよかったね。あ、ピシュー。ジップいる？ここ。いらないよね、別に。天気でいいよ。時間かかるんじゃ。OK、行こう。どこじゃ？あそこか。ここ降りた方がいいんかな。 すごい速さでバッテリーが減っていくぞ。もしかしてマスクもか。マスクと湯たんぽとつけてるからゴリゴリ減っていくんだな。まあ、建設装置いっぱい持ってきてるから充電はできるけどね。おっとっとっとっとっとっとっとあった。なんであそこに落としたのかちゃんと聞いたらよかった観測してて計測しててそのままになってるから取ってきてみたいな。おっとやっぱりPT に見つからんようにあれを取りに行かないといけないってことか。右前方にいるな。左にもいる。近い。めっちゃ密集してない？めっちゃいるやん。これはこっちから行く方がいいな。危ない。よかった。どれ？なんてこった。見てなかった。なぜ？よいしょよいしょ。うわー。あっちか。全然ちゃうとこやった。離せ。やばいな。やばいやばい。なんてこった。逃げろ。これ厳しい。いっぱいあるんや。1個じゃなかった。危ない。 前から来た。いっぱいいる。3つしかないけど。去ってくれた。ラッキー。よかった。こういうこともあるんやな。タールの海になってしまった。よいしょ。あっちに行こう。まあこれで探しやすくなったな。もう一個どこだろうな。あ、4ケースか。5分の5とかだったから、もう一個あるかと思った。よいしょ。これまた山越えしながらね。あ、そういうことな。4ケースとアンモナイトが1ケースってことか。なるほどね。まあそんな遠くなさそう。200メートルなんとかなるやろ。霧が切れる。こっからまた雪やのに。ギリギリで粘っているね。あ、でももう近いんじゃない？なんか電気みたいなのがある。お、着いた着いた。あっぶねえ。ギリ。ふう。ちょっとドロドロになりましたけど持ってきました。
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and
よ
secure.
かった壊れてなく
You
て。
do not disappoint, my friend.
まあなんかついでに物頼むんやめてくれんかな。キューピッドをつなぐっていう目的が、大きな目的があるんですよ、私には。 お前らマジフラジャイル加盟してんねやろ。協力せえや。ええよええよってもう先繋いでってならないかな普通。
Now, connect me to the chiral network. That's where my studies will truly begin.
つながってるエリアがどんどん広くなっていくね。グレネードランチャーすごいものをくれた。
Thank you. It goes without saying, but I am convinced that the tar is related to the BTs and the Death Stranding. After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar. Evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
はい。
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
はい。戻りましょうじゃあ。
New order available.
まあ戻りつつ
Order assigned. Delivery
リ
parameters
ップラインを引いていきたいな。
time limit set.
後でまた来なんかんから。あそこにジップがあるやん。このジップここら辺にももう一個ジップを引きたいところやね。わあ、このまま行こう。なかなか険しい旅だった。 さあ、もうくたくた。休みたいよな。まあ、行きましょうか。さっびさび。
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues.
家族に会えるんか
Don't worry,
な。
I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it. I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Is that why I didn't get a bruise where she touched me?
Yes, and there's more.
あ、嘘。時間ないやんか。え
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we say.
何
A message from Dead Man. It came with the umbilical cord.
聞かれてはいけないこと。
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Die Hardman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body. She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Stranding. But she insisted that I never tell the director. The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Hartman might be able to make sense of it. So I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
なんなんこい
Everyone's
つ。
observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the president's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction. Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both had the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles. But some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical
ああ、
cords.
いいね。マイナス20。
This is something else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all without exception found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands, and it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain, and since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand
ダイ
was
ハー
an
ドマ
EE.
ンは
Isn't
証
it
拠隠滅
possible
を図っ
that
た
her
んかい？
daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the president is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a Death Stranding, assuming Amelie is an EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining.
あ、
Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
Activating lab security measures. 5, 4,
難儀ながらだよな。